Hi, this is Lezlie.
And Lexy.
Oh, and we're here today in this live to talk everything about tack.
Tack. We love tack.
We do like tack.
We like tacky and we like tack.
She's tacky, I'm tack. You are a little tacky.
I know, I'll take it.
Tack is a bonding agent in the light elegance line. And if you went to the website and just popped onto the most popular button, bestseller, Tack is one of our best sellers, and the reason why is because of adhesion. It helps any of our products adhere to the natural nail or existing enhancements so well.
Yes. I like to always quote Jim. He calls it it acts as a double-sided sticky tape, which I love it because I feel like you can get a really good visual, and it's kind of a layman's term on how it works.
Yeah.
So it grabs that natural nail on one side, and then it grabs the product on the other side. So it acts as that double-sided sticky tape.
It does.
And it does a damn good job.
It does. So you could use tack. Let's say you have a client that seems to lift more than another. You know, some people lift more, or you just need that extra security. Tack is the the product you want to go to. So what you're going to do is you're going to either file on that natural nail, remove the shine, cleanse it off, or existing enhancement you can do, rough that up really well, cleanse that off. And then you're going to take your tack and you're going to use a really thin layer, and you're going to kind of take the brush, and the brush is a shorter, stiffer one, and you're going to want to get that tack in there. You don't want to use too much tack, but really get that in there. You're going to cure it. And then the wonderful thing also about tack is it can be used with your Silk Off line, your P+, your Jimmy Gel,
or your Lexy line.
Or the Lexy line.
I love a good tack. Just lay me on top.
So yeah, that's just it's really
it's the most diverse. It's the best for all nail types. It truly is. If you have a new client, I would always start with tack. You can't go wrong, and then you can adjust from there. But tack's always a great starting point just because it works on so many types of nails.
And another quality that tack has is if you're using a plastic tip, let's say you're using it extended or putting a plastic tip on, you can take your tack and put it on that plastic tip without etching the tip, and then the product is going to adhere to that plastic tip.
Dang.
Whoa, that is good.
Mind blown.
Oh, isn't it? Another good reason to use tack. Let's say you're an acrylic user, and then you want to go in and put color over the top of your acrylic. Let's say some buttercream or some P+. Put it after you have filed your acrylic and wiped off the dust. Put a coat of tack on, then put the color on. It's going to make that color adhere to that acrylic so well. So there's so many things that are useful in tack.
And tack is an OG product. We have had it for a long time. It's consistent. It works well, and it's just one of those products. It's a staple in our line.
It keeps you looking good as a tack.
It does.
It keeps that product.
I call it the secret weapon. It might be underrated. It's not flashy. It's not glittery, but this is what's going to keep your nails on, and this is the backbone to enhancement. So I love tack, and we do have it in the refill size, which is great.
Olivia's telling us we have some questions.
We sure do. We have a comment here from Tipsy Diva _nail art.
I like that. I like that, Tipsy Diva.
I might borrow that name from you.
You have used it a few times, haven't you?
She says, "Hey Lexi and Lezlie, I started the LEU Bachelor yesterday.
Oh, yay!
I've used LE for years since you have been the same responsible thinking for the industry. By the way, tack is amazing. Super excited about LEU."
Oh my
I love that.
That is so cool. I am glad. One thing I've got to say, any of nail professionals out there who are they're in the salon, you've gone to school, but when you continue your education and you better yourself through education, my gosh, that benefits not only you, making more money, your clients, but the industry in general. So good for you. I love that.
Yeah, I bow to you on that. That's amazing. And
Congratulations. You are a good Tipsy Diva. A smart one.
A smart Tipsy Diva. Congratulations for starting. That's exciting.
All right, we'll jump into questions. Is it possible to use too much tack?
Yes. So it is possible. You don't want to flood the nail. So this is kind of more of a water consistency. It's not a gel. So if you feel like you kind of flooded it on your cuticle or a little bit on the sidewalls, that means you've applied too much. So what I like to do is when I take that brush out, knock it on the sides of the bottle and then go in and scrub. And it should be a thin layer on that natural nail.
Very thin layer, because it can decrease the adhesion if you do use too much. And remember, we want to keep all products off skin.
Yes.
We have the safest products, but we always want to avoid contact to the skin. So putting that on, like Lexi said, it's not a gel, it can run into the skin. So yes, you can use too much.
Yep.
Perfect. I've seen Liz from the Nail Hub use tack to prevent chrome from chipping. I've tried it and it works.
It works.
Yes.
Actually, Diane did that on me once before as well, and it does work. So if you just want that extra adhesion with the chrome, that is a great tip.
That's a good tip.
Perfect. Can you use tack as a base coat with gel polish? For example, skipping cutie base.
No, we do not recommend using tack without a base.
And the reason being, it'll help the product adhere just fine. But remember, when we go and remove, if we file, we need to file into something that protects that natural nail. And tack doesn't have a layer that's going to protect that natural nail enough.
And if you're thinking right now, well, what if I soak? Tack doesn't soak, and the color of P+ doesn't soak. So if you're not using cutie base, you can't either. So there would be no reason not to use a base coat, even with hard gel or soft gel.
Awesome. Has tack been reformulated since its original launch?
Nope.
But it has been renamed, but you'd have to have been with us quite a while. Its old name used to be Bonder.
Bonder.
And
When was that?
You're asking me years? I never know. You know how
7,
people
8,
can pull up a year? That was
Not 19.
I barely know the year I was
It's got to
born.
be at least 8 to 10 years, I would say.
But it used to be Bonder, but what happened was there was another company that had a Bonder, and they asked us, they said, you can't have that name. And we're like, what? Really? We've had it forever. So we did change it to tack.
Same chemistry, same product, just different name.
Yep.
Awesome. What makes tack so effective as a bonder without the use of HEMA monomer?
So we use special ligamers that really adhere to the keratin on your nail beds. So basically the short answer is we got damn good chemistry. we don't need your HEMA. Go home.
HEMA will, you guys are right. HEMA will, it makes things adhere really well, and that's why it's so popular, and that's why we're having so many allergies, and they will continue. But we want to stay away from that. So a little bit of prep work and some tack. You don't need HEMA.
You don't need HEMA.
No bad
And
stuff.
if you have good chemistry and you don't cut corners, and you know how to use ligamers and work with ligamers, you can actually get a dang good product that's going to adhere and work on your nails.
Remember, what's inside matters. It really does.
Tipsy Diva is back. She says, I remember the bonder name. So she's been around.
I love it. Yeah, we're going down the old school.
Yeah, the bonder.
road.
I actually, at first, I remember thinking tack, like it's such a weird name, and now I can't imagine it not being tack.
I know.
It's funny how you get used to something.
Yeah. Some
After,
history there.
There is some history.
after curing tack, can you cleanse the inhibition layer, and will it still work when a gel is applied on top?
Number one, I would want to ask that person, why would you want to cleanse it? There's no.
That's adding a step.
It's what's adding a step, and it takes away its ability. It's
adhere.
full of potential to adhere.
Yeah.
So you're basically wasting your time.
Yeah.
So you want to take that tack after you cure it, and then put something right over the top of it. You don't want to cleanse it.
Perfect. And last question, do you use tack under regular P+ base, coat, and color? I have only used it under structure gels.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you can. Yeah.
It's just, the only thing I would say is it is an adhering product, so if you are trying to soak off fast, that would be the only reason not to use it, because it's going to hold on to that product a little bit longer.
It's going to slow it down.
Yeah, but it's great. No, for adhesion, it's great. You can absolutely use it under cutie base.
Everything. Like you said. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, acrylics, silk offs, hard gels. This guy's talented and very versatile. Kind of like us, right? Talented and versatile.
We are very talented and versatile. I thought it was tacky.
You're a tacky, talented, versatile person. You have a lot of adjectives.
I will take all of it. But anyways, you guys, we love tack. If you have any more questions, let us know. But this is if you guys have not tried this, I highly recommend it. Like I said, this is a classic, original product that is a staple in the line. If you have any trouble with lifting or adhering, try this product.
And it comes in the 15 ml and the refill size. So, and it's one of our best-selling products.
It is.
All
Well,
right.
should we see you guys next Wednesday?
Yes, we'll be here next Wednesday. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you,
us.
and comment below and let us know what you would like us to talk about.
Well,
We like
We'll
like
talk
to
about
listen.
anything.
Yeah, we will. We're open to suggestions.
It could get interesting.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.